Ah, there goes the last of my food. Which is why it's come to my attention that I'm in need of some food. I'm gonna starve to death. I need food because I'm running out of food. Oh my goodness, I'm such an idiot. Anyway, welcome back to Fishcraft Episode 2. Today we are gonna begin our evil business plans. So here, let me give you my sales pitch, okay? Hello, potential customer. Welcome to SQUIDCORP Industries. Solving problems you didn't know you had. We have some fine, delectable treats for you. Here, let's see. Pretend this is a cookie. Here's some food for you. Give me money.
Give me rent.
Thanks for your money. See, that's how it's gonna work. And it's not just gonna be any cookies. We have decided to solve a problem that you didn't know you had. You know how you take milk and you dip cookies in your milk? Well, can't do that in Minecraft, unfortunately. So I have a solution. Pre-milked cookies! You see, these cookies are already saturated with your favorite scrumptious bovine excretion. You see, these cookies are already saturated with your favorite bovine excretion, milk. And so there's no need for you to dip it ever again. So in this episode, we are going to be building two things. We need to make a good wheat farm and a good cocoa bean farm. That way we can start producing these cookies. The pre-milked cookies. The server is going to go crazy for these pre-milked cookies. I'm going to tell you that. Step 1, to anything, deforestation. Here is our house. I still need to figure out a roof design. I'm thinking something to do with deep slate tiles. That would be very cool, very cool. But I also added in this little bedroom and I moved my dogs inside. Still, comment dog names. I want dog names. Otherwise, I'm going to come up with really bad ones. I promise. Anyways, I also thought this was cool, like a little divider here. Yeah, there's no windows. I am going to come in with some glass in the future. Probably in the next episode, episode 2. So, yeah, I just don't have sand right now, so. And over here, right now it's just empty, but this is eventually going to be like onto this stairway, except going down. And it will be leading out to our bridge system over here. Oh, also, I put in this cute little pathway and reorganized this. I love it when you guys watch, so don't forget to like and subscribe so more people will watch. And to show your support for my channel, because I love to keep making videos like this, and I need your support to keep making videos, so hit the like button and subscribe. Is that sheep just, like, stranded on that little pillar? Poor sheep. Cocoa beans. Sweet. Okay, here's some more beans. A snack! Why didn't you die instantly? What's wrong with you? Okay, these 2 pork chop must be enough to keep me over until the pre-milked cookies are ready. Why does he have a shovel? That's really cool, actually. Can I get it? Oh! I was kidding! Oh, that stinks. Well, thanks for the free repair, my man. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. It's farm time. So, we're gonna be making 2 kinds of farms. One, a wheat farm. Are you kidding me? I just used college. Why does it automatically use the deep... Anyways. 1, the wheat farm, and then 2, a cocoa bean farm. Now, these farms are not going to be automatic yet, and I'm I'm not worried about making the stairway look nice, so don't say anything. If I see one comment about the stairwell, I'm gonna freak out. Okay? Don't talk about the stairwell. I'm starving to death. I need food. Blah blah blah. Anyways. Oh. I did not expect that. Okay. We're going this way. Sweet, now we got a little area. Let's patch that up a bit. Now it looks kind of bad, but not as bad, you know. This shall be our wheat farm. Yeah, I should have anticipated this fact. The whole hole, because the hole, like, you fall down holes. That's how holes work. Time to come in with the dirt. You know what? Let's push this wall back one more block just to make it nice and even. I mean, odd technically because it'll be 7 blocks, but like, I like the water being nice and centered, you know. Except the fact that this room is 6 blocks wide and not 7. Oh. It's gonna have to be asymmetrical, and I'm gonna have to make it look like it's intentional. There we go. Perfect. Sort of. Except I don't love the asymmetry. I'll get used to it though. Nice. Okay. Now what we do, pop a hole in, place some water. Now go get some more because I don't want to fall to my death. Okay, now where's water? Really need to make a infinite water source closer to home. Also, I'm halfway down on health and I don't want to eat that last pork chop because then I'll run out of food. And then I'll starve to death. And I can't starve to death. Well, I can. That's the problem. I can, but I won't let myself starve to death. Ah. Oh, sand. Let's take a route through the jungle to make it, you know, a little more interesting, a little more scenic. A little bit of exploring while we're wasting away from debilitating hunger. I think it's... I'm eating it. I'm doing it. I did it. Oh, I'm not half dead anymore. Sweet. Now the crops have begun. Amazing. And we got plenty of wheat seeds. Yes. Yes. And this can be our farm crafting table. Sweet. Beautiful. Wonderful. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, chest. Where are the beans gonna be? The cocoa beans. Oops. Well, completely wasted that one. That's why you don't trust me with much of anything. Okay, okay, cookies. Okay. I'm gonna cut here because the way you make them into the milk, the pre-milked cookies, is a secret, trade secret. I can't let anyone on the server know. And sadly, that means not letting you viewers know either. I'm sorry. Looking delicious already. Look at these. Okay, here. Behold. The pre-milked cookies. Look at all that saturation of your favorite bovine excretion. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Like, just look at this. Pre-milked cookie. Already saturated in your favorite bovine excretion. Brought to you by SQUIDCORP. Completely trustworthy and loyal salesman. Delicious. Ah, I can taste the milk. It is so good. But now we need to actually get a place to grow these cocoa beans. Otherwise, we are going to run out super fast. Ah, why not over here? No. Yeah, let's do it over here. On the opposite side of the wheat farm, we have the cocoa bean farm. The central powerhouse of Squidney Corp's trademarked pre-milked cookies. Practicing my business voice so I can sell it to Ayden and Wesley, you know, the guys, you know. While editing this, I realized I keep switching from Squidney Corp to SQUIDCORP, so, honestly, let's just see what it ends up being, because I'm gonna have some branding issues if I don't settle on one of them. Organic, by the way. Definitely doesn't use any fertilizers or anything like suspicious like that. Everyone trusts SQUIDCORP. Squidney Corp would never, ever disobey health code regulations, especially since none exist on this server. So let's see. Let's place down some jungle logs to maximize efficiency. We need to space them like this. Let's get these beans. Let's get them beans growing. Because these pre-milked cookies aren't gonna pre-milk themselves. Oh my goodness, they're already swelling. Just like my ego. Yes. Okay. Time to make some more cookies. Perfect. Baked to perfection, of course. The miracles of our modern age with our pre-milked cookies. I just need to figure out how to make this resource pack in the server pack now, because I don't know how to do that. Oh no. No! It's a tragedy. No! Of all the blocks to break, I break the one that destroys the whole farms. No! Okay. I think this one might also... Gotta be fast about things like this. Yeah, there. I did not realize cocoa beans grew this fast. I normally never grow cocoa beans. The rise of SQUIDCORP has begun. A new age shall reign on the server. An age of commerce. Not like anything like evil going on, of course. Like, SQUIDCORP doesn't sound like any other evil company in any sort of pop culture. Definitely not thinking of Oscorp Industries. That was like completely coincident. Okay, there's just one last thing I need to do. Okay, now when people come down the road, they're like, oh my goodness, what? SQUIDCORP Industries? Solving problems you never knew you had. Beautiful. So eloquent. It's off-centered, but who cares? I do. It's such a tasty pre-milked cookie. Trademarked. Already saturated in your favorite bovine excretion. Brought to you by SQUIDCORP. It's beautiful, and it's tasty, it's delicious. Can't you just imagine purchasing one of these, coming to you in the mail, and it's already soft and dripping with your favorite bovine excretion. Milk, it's saturated and mushy. It's mushy. It's the tastiest thing you'll ever taste. And because of that, you should like the video.
Since what last this year now.
I've begun a business, which has been highly unprofitable, seeing as we're the only ones who have ever played on the server so far.
Well, that would make sense, you know, that's kind of...
There's no one to sell to.
Where goes now?
Well, we can follow the river if you want. My base, if you want to see it, it's over the mountain. Where are you going?
You said it was over the mountain, so
I'm talking about the mountain over there.
Oh, that?
Yeah, the Savannah Mountain. Yeah.
Uh,
I know this area pretty well. So, I will act as navigator, you know, for a small fee, of course.
of course, which is why I will have to politely refuse your services.
Okay, fine, for free. Just because this is your first time, you know, in the area, and since I'm such a nice CEO. Oh my goodness. These guys, these are not my men. For some reason, they're completely ignoring me too, so I guess they are.
There's like a hidden valley.
Yeah, this is a very good base location. Nice little valley here with a large cave. I've already cleared out most of the water. There's like, this thing was like entirely flooded because of how many water was, how much water, how many water, what?
Because of how many water.
Because of how many water. And then there's also a little bit good base location right here, this little cove area.
So you're a real estate agent now.
Yes, oh, there's skeletons though, so you might need to deal with that. Yeah, and then there's the jungle area over here, which is not loading in for me. Yeah. Okay, the neighbors don't live here anymore. I've evicted them. Where did you go? Oh yeah, that's my house.
That's actually a great name for a sort of eviction notice.
Eviction notice.
Isn't it though? Like,
Hey, are you looking through my stuff?
No, I'm just looking at your stuff. SQUIDCORP Industries, solving problems you never knew you had.
Yeah, get in. I'm dying out here.
Oh goodness. Oh, the cave. Oh yeah. Ooh la la. Ooh la la, the cave. Ooh la la.
Yes, this is my... This is all mine. This hole is mine. This is my hole.
I see. The ooh la la, the mountain generation descending into the
I know,
cave
it's so
generation?
cool. I'm planning on clearing out one or two of these large columns and then like building this network of bridges and buildings and stuff. It's gonna be super dope. But yeah, this is my completely not shifty farm of completely normal plants. And in here, you can find my first product. Also pretend you can see the dripping white milk from it with the texture pack.
Already saturated. Favorite bovine
They're not currently for sale, but they will be on the market and give it a few bits.
Yeah, they're still in.
There's literally nothing up here. I have no idea why I built a second story, and then there's literally nothing up here either, and I don't know why I built this third story.
That looks fancy.
It does look. I'm not sure what to do for the roof though.
I can tell.
I was going for like an open air feel, you know.
Yeah, open. Yeah. There's words for that. We're always using reality house shows essentially. Like, what is the? Give me the. Found the jungle temple.
Yeah, there's one just right over there. I looted it already though.
Yeah, that's as I presumed. Now I must say it's gorgeous. This ravine cave.
I know, the instant I saw this, I'm like, this is the place.
What it needs is just the lush cave additional lush cave stuff.
Yeah, I don't think there's any lush caves nearby though.
Also, do you have food? I only have 400 left. I'm a very poor man.
I'm also running low on food, but
I had like 12 stacks of cookies.
oh yeah, that's true. Here, out of goodwill, I shall give you 20 pre-milked cookies. Don't worry, they follow every single health code. And over here is a nice open area. It's not super flat, but it's plains, forest with some access to jungle, you know. pretty nice. There's some pumpkins on the land. And some chickens, too. With a very tall cave right here. And direct access to the ocean. It's like just a little hilly area, you know. Nice place for a little tower or seaside coastal town, you know. Anything that fits your taste. I've actually never been up here, so.
So almost all caves and jungles are lush caves. That's a lot of luck. Oh, and now this place is burning to the ground.
There's also a looted portal here.
Oh.
I presume you found your place.
And I also MLG'd like over the mouth of the cave. Honestly, like a dream has got nothing on my level of skill.
I know, a professional like you could easily go up against Dream.
Easily, yeah.
I mean, once my YouTube channel reaches like 10 million subscribers, I could totally like hook you up with a duel with Dream.
Yeah, yep, I could honestly 1v2 both Dream and Techno. I think that's honestly my level of skill.
Honestly though, yeah, you could totally take Dream, Technoblade, George, Sapnap, and Mr. Beast all at once.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I think I could totally do this. You only gave me 20 already wet cookies.
Hey, they're pre-milked cookies. Pre-milked. Already saturated with your favorite bovine excretion, excuse me. Those are top quality cookies. Not gonna find any other cookies that good on the market. No, sir.
Yes, because the market doesn't exist.
It does, because I'm selling cookies. Just wait until Caleb comes online, because he's gonna be gobbling up these cookies like no one else. He's a thing for pre-milked cookies.
Nobody actually wants to eat cookies, though. Like, they are one of the least, like the worst possible food sources.
That's true, but they are crafting efficient. I mean, you get 8 for 2 wheat.
Oh, gosh dang it.
It takes a professional Minecrafter to know when and when not to MLG, you know what I'm saying?
I wasn't even trying to MLG.
Oh yeah, I forgot your spot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're like falling and you're like, you know, I'm gonna take this moment to reconsider my life and not MLG. You know, I don't want to wear out my skill, you know. Today, I guess, I shall begin my expansion.
I will continue to live alone and desolate in the wilderness.
That is okay.
Nobody has offered me a home.
I literally showed you like 20 places you could live, and you're just like, I have no idea where I'm going with this base. To be completely honest. Time to build an Omega wheat farm. Actually, this hill is way too steep. So you got any cool base ideas?
Conduit, underwater cave kind of deal. That would be pretty fancy.
Is that your plan?
You asked if I had any ideas, and then I started talking about ideas, and I was like, "Is that your plan?"
I'm just. Okay, fine. I won't take any maybe you really should make a conduit base. You're not surviving on land very well.
Yeah, obviously.
We've been playing for like a half an hour and you've already died like 3 times.
You gotta live life on the edge.
Yeah, but on the edge is much different than dead. Dead is off the edge. Dead is past the edge. Ayden, what are we gonna do with you? And I thought Wesley was bad at living.
Where do you think he got it?
That is valid. Yeah, that's a very good point. I just assumed you got it from him, but apparently that is completely mistaken. What'd you do this time?
I made torches. I said, let there be light.
Oh,
And there
okay.
was light.
And he saw it was good. Yeah, I know. I've read the Bible. Maybe not all the way through, but I've seen that part. Isn't that the opening scene?
A baby zombie villager killed me, and my stuff went literally everywhere. Like 15 blocks across a multiple block deep chasm is a block of dirt. How did that happen?
I am not entirely sure. That baby villager must have punched you very hard. I still have no idea how you survived so long in the third life challenge.
You have no taste for adventure, Sid.
Oh, I have plenty of taste for adventure. I also have a taste for self-preservation. Like it. Okay.
What is going on over there?
Okay, I was digging a well, and then when I tried to get out, I like was trapped underneath a slab, and I'm just suffering the whole time. I'm like, ah! If you want to know a really cool base location, there's one at -1000, -1000.
What sort of location is it?
Okay, you saw that valley earlier, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like that, but larger valley, taller mountains, and it's a plains biome with a village and snowy mountains around it. Grand reveal numero 2. Whoa, that actually looks really good. Like, with the little well in the background and the 2 retaining walls and the... That is... I love that. That looks so good. That is way better than I thought it would be. Delicious. Also, I like the tapering off the wall right there. I should probably do it over there too. And also I need to put a barrier around this edge. And a barrier right there. But this is looking great. So in the end, this is how the wheat farm turned out. I actually absolutely love it, as you heard me gushing about it earlier. And I do plan on expanding it in the future. I want a big wheat farm. So guys, don't forget to like if you like the video and subscribe if you want to see more content, and I'll see you in the next episode. Episode 3. See you later. Bye. Okay, fine, I won't take any intro. Maybe you really should make a conduit base. You're not surviving on land very well.